From Zimbrick, our best selection of Isuzu trucks in over 4 years. 2-wheel drives, 4-wheel drives, space cabs. From Isuzu, make your best deal on any new pickup with any options. Choose your lending institution, and the factory will make the first 3 payments for you. Zimbrick Isuzu could make this your best summer truck savings ever. 1986 Puff Box from Isuzu. Zimbrick, Isuzu of Madison.
It's the racing showdown we've been waiting for between old Spick and Span
and new no-rinse Spick and Span.
And they're off.
Heck, Don, I gotta say, I'm real impressed with new no-rinse Spick and Span. It's got the same great cleaning power, but doesn't streak like you-know-who.
They're in the home stretch.
And old Spick and Span, in a tailspin, it's going back to rinse.
That makes new Spick and Span our winner. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Wilbur, Wilbur, looks like car problems again, eh? You wouldn't be late for your appointment had you gone to Tune-Up Clinic.
At the Tune-Up Clinic, no appointment is needed. Our certified technicians will tune up your engine utilizing our diagnostic analysis to ensure your car's top performance while you watch. And Madison's first 10-minute oil change includes a Valvoline oil filter and 5 quarts of all-climate premium Valvoline oil.
So, Wilbur, next time, remember, Tune-Up Clinic.
It's time once again for National Frigidaire Week. Your chance to score spectacular savings on select Frigidaire refrigerators, ranges, washers and dryers. But wait, there's more, lots more. No finance charges for not 3, not 6, but 12 full months. So tear into your nearest dealer during National Frigidaire Week. You'll walk out a winner.
Bye-bye.
Available at Monroe TV and Appliance, Monroe, and Town and Country TV and Appliance, Richland Center.
If you were in Madison in 1983, you have to remember the name Jimmy Ryan.
Jimmy, a resident of McFarland, needed a new heart, but the insurance wouldn't pay for the $100,000 operation. A fund drive began, and Jimmy got his new heart. The successful transplant operation took place on September 14th. Then, just 2 weeks later, Jimmy was released from the hospital. We were there when he and his wife Shirley left the University of Minnesota Heart Hospital, and we brought back the first live interview of Jim and Shirley in the new temporary home. We talked about his remarkable recovery.
It's all just from being from good Wisconsin stock.
It's all possible because of, first of all, Jim's determination, and second of all, because the people back home were as supportive as they were in the fund drive and just the caring.
Jimmy was home in time for Christmas, and now 2.5 years later, he is with us again here on Live at 5. Jimmy, welcome to our program. Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
How are things going? We tried to get you on a Monday. You were playing golf, so I assume things are going pretty well.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate the last 2.5 years. The only problem I've had is a slight case of a blood clot in my leg at Christmas time, but other than that, I've done terrific. Doctors are well pleased with my progress, and needless to say, I'm pleased with it.
How are you doing, though? Are you, like, doing very well for a heart transplant person, or are you just, like, average? Does everybody look as good as you do?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I believe that I'm doing as well as say, the top 10% of the heart transplant patients. There's not a lot to draw from. You know, the life expectancy of a heart transplant patient years ago was possibly 5 years. That now has been extended because of the advancement in the drugs and things that they've done in the past couple of years since I've had my transplant. So I would say I'm basically in the top 80%, I guess.
And you have to take drugs every day?
Twice a day, yeah.
That get pretty expensive? How, is that insurance?
Well, the yearly bill is pretty close to $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000, depending on what stuff they take me off of and keep me on, and so forth. It's just kind of the thing like everyone does, like having your cup of coffee in the morning. I have my drugs in the morning, and it's not that difficult. It's a real small price to pay for still being here.
Now, have you had to change your lifestyle at all from before heart transplant to now?
Well, maybe I should have changed a little bit more. As you can see, I'm carrying some extra weight with me, but that's partially due to the drugs. My life basically hasn't changed. I'm capable of doing everything that I did before, maybe a little slower pace than I did before, but I play golf. I played softball last summer. I'm a hockey fanatic in the winter with my son, and so I do everything that everybody else does. I'm just the typical guy from the Midwest that loves the Friday night fish fry, and you name all the typical things people do, and that's me.
With a new heart. Not
With
typical. Now, there's some deal going on this weekend. I'm going to have to move over here just a second. I forgot this. There's a Stallion with Heart thing this weekend, right? Now, tell us a little bit about this.
It's set up for a fundraiser for the American Heart Association, and it's more of a public awareness thing and an idea to raise some funds for the American Heart Association. The idea behind it is the fact that the American Heart Association spent a lot of money on research, and without that I wouldn't be here, and a lot of transplant people wouldn't. And so it's a very worthwhile cause, and any time that I can get involved with anything that goes along with hearts, I try to.
Now, people go to this place, Meant to Be Hair Design on University Avenue. They pay for a haircut, and the money goes to the Heart Association?
Right, it's all going to be donated, and they also are giving away some prizes, I understand. And there's going to be a brat stand and stuff like that, and Bucky Badger's going to be out there, so...
And will you be there?
Absolutely,
You're
yes.
just
I'm going
as
to have my
famous as
hairstyle.
Bucky, aren't you?
From Saturday midnight to 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Right.
University Avenue, Meant to Be Hair Design. Jimmy, it's great to see you again.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. Coming up on People in the News, we'll find out what President Reagan's favorite TV show is.
And what?
Button again. There, that's better. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fairest. Let's face it. Ha, 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 ha. Elroy! I told you not to fly around in the house. Just look at that wall.
It's okay, Pop. I'm wearing my crash helmet.
And why aren't you in school?
Because it's Saturday.
Saturday? Then what am I doing up so early if it's Saturday?
Well, you said that today's the day you're gonna buy a new car, Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I wake up Mom?
No. Let her sleep for a while. I'll surprise her, and I'll get the breakfast.
Just some juice for me, Pop. An egg, sausage, potatoes, toast, and jam.
An egg, sausage, potatoes, toast, and jam.
Shouldn't you set the timer, Pop?
Oh, don't worry, Elroy. Your daddy's a born chef. Jane, Judy, come and get it.
Oh, thanks for getting the breakfast, dear. Why, Daddy, when did you learn to cook?
When I was a boy rocket scout, on one of our hikes, I was in charge of the frozen dinners, and...
George, you're still in charge of the frozen dinners. This food isn't cooked.
Oh, it isn't?
Pop didn't set the timer.
Elroy.
It's okay, Dad. I'm on a diet anyhow.
Calling the Jetsons.
Ah, it's the phone. I'll get it.
Morning, George, dear.
Ah, morning, Gloria. Honey, it's your friend Gloria, the cute-looking one.
Gloria? Oh, dear. I can't let her see me looking like this. I've got to put on my morning mask. I'll be right there, George. Hi, Glor.
Jane, darling, don't you look lovely? How do you do it? Listen, we were hoping you and George could drop in this afternoon. The capsules will be here. You know, the couple from Mars.
Oh, yes. I remember. She wears that green face powder. Oh, we'd love to, Gloria. But George and I are going shopping for a new car.
A new car? Oh, isn't that wonderful? Oh, Jane, dear, I'm so happy for you. Oh, dear. I have to hang up now, Jane.
Poor Gloria. How embarrassing. She lost her face.
Yeah. When are you taking your mask off, honey?
Oh, you're very, very funny, George Jetson.
Okay, I'll take a quick look at the televiewer while you're getting dressed. And hurry it up. We have a date with the car dealer. Now, let's see. What's news this morning? Well, how about that? Knuckles Nuclear escapes prison. Oh, boy, I wouldn't want to meet up with that guy wherever he is.
But Knuckles, baby, they'll be looking all over for you. We gotta hide out.
Sure, Doll, sure. As soon as I stop at the bank and pick up some cash to tide us over.